Hi everyone. So the past week has been really busy for me. I have been busy doing what I love, and it has been a really um, mind-opening and peaceful week, I will say, despite my busy schedule. And now I will just want to share a little bit of why I have been busy. And like I said, I enjoyed what I was doing while I was busy anyway. So I have been getting calls from parents and like massive calls from parents, parents reaching out to me, trying to, find clarity or get their questions answered about their children, which they suspect or already have diagnoses that have already been diagnosed with autism. And it has been it has been a really mind blowing experience for me, in the sense that a lot of these women, they had unique children with unique abilities. But I noticed one common pattern with most like a lot of the moms that I spoke with, and I have spoken to at least, I think I am within this past week, maybe 10, and I still have more waiting for me to schedule a time with them. And the thing that I noticed, the most common thing that I noticed, that a lot of these parents don't see, they fail to see the uniqueness in their children. And I know I don't blame them at all. Being a parent myself, it took me a while to get to this point where I can actually look and say, look, this is my son, and this is what he's good at. This is what he's good at, and this is what his strengths are. At a point, you just keep focusing on, so many times we focus on those things that the children cannot do. And I talk a lot about this. I write a lot about this, because I want parents to really see that there is more beyond what your children cannot do. So we spend so much time worrying, we spend so much time talking about those things that they cannot do, and then when you ask what are the things that the child can do, you find unique, super amazing talents or abilities in these children that a lot of parents overlook, just because of they're trying to compare their children with probably other neurotypical children or other children on the autism spectrum. I really had to, to let parents understand one thing. One thing that I noticed that a lot of them were able to take away by the end of each session that I had with them, was the fact that the feeling of contentment. I do not just coach them or just talk to them about their children or what. I let them understand the reality that they have to be contented with what they have right now. So when I talk about feeling of contentment, I'm talking about the parents that will see, they don't see the progress the children are making. Let me say that. They don't see the progress in their children. They don't see that the little attempts that they have been able to achieve with their children as progress. Instead, they see it as nothing. They see it as it's not working. They see it as it's just, it's not enough. But you, as a parent, you need to be satisfied with your child's progress. You need to give yourself a pat on the back. You need to tell yourself that I've been doing well enough, and I'm doing really well. A lot of parents probably have, services from therapists, and they've also been helping their children in the little way that they can. And they've actually been doing amazing. They've been really supportive with their children. One unique thing that I loved about the parents that I've spoken to this past week is that their love that they have for these children. They really want to go all out. They want to see, they are encouraging inclusion amongst their children. I didn't have the opportunity to speak with any mom that felt his child was less in a certain way, or discriminated the child amongst his peers. But we need to really appreciate our children's progress. That is just the message that I want us to share that I wanted to share with us today. We need to appreciate the progress that they are making. Now, you won't know the progress that your child is making if you just sit down and don't make any attempt to reach out to someone or to talk to someone, or or find the right support group for you. You won't know all those things until you open your mouth and talk to someone. Trust me, you will be surprised. So let me give you an example. So I had a parent where a few parents there. I had like different parents. I had a few parents where they had so many things. Their children were doing so many things that my son, that is going to turn 8 in a couple of months, still cannot do, and we're still working on that. And yet they see it as not progress. They see it as nothing. There were parents where their children were already making attempts to say some words. Their children are improving in fine motor skills. Their children are not they don't have meltdowns. There's just always one. There's always one without the other. Let me say it that way. So you find one with all the the qualities that you have, and then you have one that has some qualities that you have and some, because these children are not the same. Autism is a spectrum, is a broad spectrum, so you can expect various types of differences among each children. But the most important thing is that I want to really encourage parents: appreciate the little progress that your children are making. Talk to someone, and this is why I have the 30-minute clarity call for parents who want to who are feeling alone on this journey, who want to talk to someone. And since I am an experienced, I am a parent also, I've gone through several almost everything. I don't think there's anything new that I have not seen or heard relating to autism. I have heard so many, I've seen so many, I've spoken to a lot of people, a lot of parents. I've seen different types of children on the autism spectrum. And so by talking to me, you will be able to find out, to know, and even get that feeling that yes, I am doing okay. Maybe you just need that validation, and I can help to give you that validation. Maybe you need an extra guide, you need a little bit extra coaching, you need a helping hand to help you get to where you want your child to be in terms of learning, socialization, speech, and all. If you want to benefit from my free coaching sessions, please send me a message, or you can contact me on my website www.fattygiwa.com, my Instagram Journey with FG, and on my Facebook Fattygiwa Abdurrahman. You can reach me on my DMs on all social media platforms, and then my contact will also be in my bio. So it will be really nice to have more parents reaching out, talking about their journey, talking about their experiences, and then, or lifting up the pressure, and making them feel a little bit less overwhelmed, less stressed, less concerned. It's okay to be concerned, but just release a little bit, and just see that your child is actually doing okay. Your child is thriving, no matter how. There is no little gain, there is no little win that is and that doesn't deserve to be celebrated. So I want to encourage mothers out there: be proud of what you are doing with your child. Be okay with your child's progress. There is no little progress. Every progress is a huge one for a parent with a child on the autism spectrum. And trust me, I know better. If you want to enjoy benefit from this call, you can actually I have already mentioned some of those ways where you could reach me. You can check in my bio, or you can also comment under the video to get more access to information about my services. And